Yep.
Sexxxtacular live.
Okay.
We're live, baby.
Thanks for tuning in, of course. Welcome to Sexxxtacular Live 360.
Yep. This is your boy King Pop, aka Jermaine Shaddy. You heard me?
Exactly. Ladies first. How about that?
Normally you
This
in the
is
middle.
Miss P. Since my intro always short, aka Beautiful Queen. Okay.
Oh, okay.
All right.
It's John Mills, Emberg, also known as one word, John Mills. You can say it separately or say it together. AKA Spanish people used to call me Jamalito. That was crazy, right? That's some new shit. All right, but anyway. Nah, for real.
Oh,
They be like,
my
yo,
God.
Jamalito. She's like, oh, shit. All right, cool. Anyway. Ja Mills Emberg. Don't worry about it. It's all good. Douglas, what
Doug?
it is.
DJ Douglas, Spy Family, we here.
Okay. We definitely have a special guest that needs to introduce herself
Yes.
as well.
Hey, it's your girl Mystery, Mystery Boutique. How are y'all doing?
Oh, okay.
She like.
I'm excited.
Hi, peoples. Good deal. Glad to have you here.
Thank you. And we have. You can't forget.
I was just chilling in the cut though.
Nah. You can't chill in the cut.
You hear? You got a mic. You might as well.
You ain't in the cut.
Well, my name is Youngstar 6'3", Fat Jack from Greenberg. That's me.
Heard.
All right.
Got
Let's
it.
get it popping.
Got it, man. Listen, we don't play no games. We jump right into it.
Let's get it
And we
started.
get it going, man. No need to hold no punches. We only got an hour, and we need more.
Exactly.
Let's get it, Queen P.
Yes.
How you doing over there?
I'm good. I'm feeling very sextacular tonight.
Oh, shit.
All right, that's what it do
Let's
on
get
Hump
back
Day.
with two.
That's what
Let's
it
get
do
it.
on Hump Day.
Hump day.
You know what I mean?
Man, listen. Y'all following, man. Y'all see them pictures on a Sexxxtacular IG, man. We always give something special for the Hump Day, especially. You know what I mean? It's only right. It fits.
Exactly.
Sexxxtacular. It's Hump Day.
Let's get some Hump Day music. You know what I mean?
The Hump Day music is playing. What's wrong with you?
It's kind of too slow right here. It's killing me right now.
Go on, let's get it.
Something upbeat. You know
Yo.
what I mean?
Huh?
Queen P.
Yes.
You gonna jump into this while
Yes, we will. Okay.
Mr. Dude get his thing going?
He had his shit in order, but
He
y'all
good?
just here fucking around. I don't understand.
All right, so let's
Anyway,
let's get it,
Mystery.
man. Mystery.
Yes.
Glad to
Hey.
have you
Straight to you.
here.
Oh, I'm so excited. I mean, this is actually my very first interview, so
Woo.
I'm just very happy to get the exposure out, and I want to thank you guys for this great opportunity.
Man,
No
good
problem.
to have
Thank
you.
you.
Good to have you.
Yes,
for real.
great to have you.
I mean, we look forward to having guests on here to really expand the convo.
Exactly.
Outside of just us, and get a different perspective.
Oh, I could give y'all any perspective.
Well, I mean,
Well, here-
I know the
damn.
perspective, but the people
No,
have
see.
to know it.
I mean that by because I always get asked like, why did you pick the model name Mystery?
Uh-huh.
Well, first off, everybody's spelling it wrong. It's not mystery like the genre book. No, it's Mystery. I put the I in there because I'm all about female empowerment. How about that?
Hey, love
But
it.
I'm also,
Power to the ladies.
it's a lot of negative connotation about being a big girl and social media and stuff like that.
Mhm.
But you know what? Screw it.
That's right.
So
real.
everybody has a story to tell. Everybody has a fantasy that they like to portray. And you know what? Mystery's here to give you the story.
Now we
Oh,
talking.
okay. Well,
Now we
shit.
talking.
That was Sexxxtacular.
You know?
You sound like you was ready to jump into the story.
You know?
Shit, you ain't need no questions, no nothing. Let's go. Good
Go,
deal.
let's go. That's what Sexxxtacular
But I mean,
is
but
all
we
about.
definitely have some questions
Yes, we
for
do.
you. And then I
Okay.
guess you can, just expand.
Well, she already answered the first
Well,
one.
Okay.
Well, I'm happy to answer. I'm an open book. I don't hold back. I literally have no filter. So
Well, you on the right show.
Yeah.
We don't have a filter either.
Let's get it.
Yeah.
All right. So, what made you even decide to get into the adult industry?
surprisingly, I've been interested in porn since a young age. It was just because I used to sneak around you know, I used to be a bad little girl and sneak around into, you know, cabinets and drawers. I always found the porn magazine, no matter what cabinet I looked in. It was just bam. So,
So who
I
was the
just-
porn place? I mean, I'm sorry to interject. I just needed, like,
well,
somebody.
you know, I don't want to.
Oh, you know,
I don't
okay,
want to
that's
mention
cool.
any. You
That's
know,
cool. No, I didn't want a name, but it's okay.
if I give out names, you know, I gotta get paid for that. So.
Ooh,
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, listen.
But yeah, I used to look at the old school magazines. You know, I'm 27, so old school magazines, yeah, not no more. But yeah, I've always loved the idea of it. I was like, you know what, that's kind of sexy, and I'm ready to jump into that. So
Okay, heard.
I'm of
once
age
you,
now.
so right, so that's what I was gonna get to. So,
Once I got of age, I was like, you know what,
that just started the interest.
Yeah.
And then it
Yeah.
just built and climbed from
Yep.
there. So we skipping over a big gap. What age was that, roughly?
you're looking at damn near 20 years.
So when you first decided, okay, to have your first sexual experience, right? Was you was ready, clearly? Oh, like, let me ask, were you ready since you were already intrigued by the whole sexual?
Well, let me ask you, for your first experience, were you ready?
I don't know what, I mean, I was
Well,
I?
let
I
me put it this way.
I
like,
can't even think.
if you think about it, everybody's first experience, they're nervous,
think
they're
you're ready.
shaky,
Yeah, you
and
think you're ready.
you know, you go by the reference, which was AKA porn.
Yeah.
So you gotta look through the book or search the web, whatever you gotta do to get your fix. The only way to know if you're ready is to actually experience it. So.
Indeed. I hear you.
All right.
I hear you.
All right. So how
Well, I
do
was
you
a pro at my first time.
live?
Yeah, okay.
I was ready.
Yeah, I was
I
like,
was ready.
I don't know.
All right, R. Kelly.
But
was
you
ready.
know what,
I feel it,
to-
brother.
To answer your question, you know what? Honestly, I had no idea what to expect. You know, I
You
mean,
knew what you saw.
I knew what I saw. Yeah, I wasn't a stranger to the sight of a
The real
penis.
deal.
But you know what? They taught sex ed in my school, so
Nobody follows that.
I had that one teacher that literally pulled out the dildo. Was like, "This is what it looks like."
Oh, that's some new school shit.
You want-
When I was in school, I'm not
You
trying to
want
tell
to know
my
how to
age.
put the condom on? Here, let me show you. She opened the condom up. She said, "Now it's upon y'all to make this decision, but
I'm surprised she didn't give the deep throat exercise.
I don't
Like, let me show you how to do
I
it.
don't want to know about that."
What you mean you can't say you don't want to know about that now.
Well,
Not now. Then.
then yeah,
Okay.
but now. Why you see? I
I'm
said that because I don't want
I'm
that.
jumping. Okay, I'm jumping. I'm jumping. All right. We're gonna take it one question at a time.
Oh my God.
And, you know, then we'll go there. So
Alright.
that's cool. That's cool. I mean, like I don't want to elaborate on first times. We need to move on to
Yes, please. Let's keep it pushing.
when you became a professional.
I mean, you talk about the first time, but how was the first time on camera?
Right.
Okay, first time on camera. I feel like I got a little bit of practice just from like a couple exes. So, you know, we would just set up the camera, do what we got to do, and then, but the very first time with this experience actually, you know, modeling and everything, I didn't know what to expect. Honestly, if it wasn't for Youngstar here, I wouldn't know half the stuff I know now. So,
Oh shit, young.
like,
I
he,
hear that.
yeah, Youngstar more than me. So,
All right, props to your
no,
stuff.
you should. You don't want to see the very first picture we took. I've been to the gym since then, so I lost a little bit of weight. But I had this big old pop belly, bright yellow shirt, belt up to here, and it was not cute.
Okay, so all right,
It's not
so
cute at
I'm getting the blur line. So was your first shoot with, or like, when you say your first shoot, they may not understand.
Yeah,
I'm trying to
partner or
understand.
you
Was you
saw
with a
her?
partner, or when you saying the first shoot with
Like my first pictures. 'Cause
pictures?
I
Stills.
just recently got into the whole video recording.
Okay.
So, I started off
Larry,
with
just
just
watch.
pictures, stills, just
Killing.
posing regular, and then it just gradually got into
Okay, all right.
going up.
Wow.
I
Yeah.
slowly built up the confidence to it. So
That's always interesting, and I mean that's just a question that I guess everybody asks, like, what happened? Did you have any past experiences that led you down the wrong, the
Yeah.
typical, led you
know
down
what
the
you
wrong
mean.
path? Like, okay,
Oh,
no,
that-
I just
see-
liked sex and I chose to
exactly.
take this path.
See, I feel that's why I feel like it's a negative thought behind porn and
Definitely.
posing nude. Like they automatically think the girl is having financial issues.
Right.
They automatically assume like, maybe somebody touched her down the line. Like
Yeah, so
That's
like
not-
your dirty uncle.
like
you know?
exact like they automatically think that this is just the next step to getting out of their situation. No, like I'm literally having the time of my life. We actually a month ago just got back from Vegas, so I'm
okay.
I'm traveling, I'm having fun, I'm seeing different scenery. So to actually gain this experience as just having fun with it, not being forced to go out there, like no.
Yeah, everything you on your own, making your decisions.
Exactly. Like let me tell you, when you make your own money and you pay for your own vacation, and then like, you get a little bit of help, here or there, but I mean, it's a very big rewarding feeling.
Right.
Like we saw Wiz Khalifa live, and I'm bawling because you know what? I realized I felt the change. I felt the shift. So
Hard work feel good. Like
Yeah.
it feel good to see the reward after
Exactly.
working hard.
Exactly.
Yeah, we know about
Like
that.
it was her first time in Vegas and stuff. Like I was kind of used to Vegas. I go to Vegas every year because it's Vegas. Like it's lit. So
Right.
I'm like, I just wanted to show her like, when you really do put in that work, this is what life is like. You pull up in front of the Future concert, 3,000 people turn their heads. Like this is what hard work means. You feel me? Like
Right.
people think that lifestyle come in a music video. It don't.
It don't.
Like you got to
Sure
grind
don't.
that shit out.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And better than
definitely.
anything is I've always had a mentality. I'm gonna digress. Like it always feels better to. I always thought it feels better to pull up and nobody know what you do, as opposed to pull up and you just know like I want to
Exactly.
pull up and do everything and be in all the spots same way, But I
See.
I think it's a little bit too late for
See.
that now. But.
What I gained from this was to build up secretly. Like y'all not gonna know every single step that I do to get to the top, but I'm definitely gonna work 10 times harder and grind 10 times harder. Like I mean, of course, I got a little money coming, so I just save my money. I'm learning to finance myself as well. So when the grind comes and it's time to party, I know how to party and still save a pretty penny.
Sounds like you've been listening to 444.
Yep.
No,
Yup.
No, that's good. That's good.
my
No, it's good
gosh.
insight. Along with all of the fun and all the games and everything, it's always a business. No matter what you do. We sit here, we talk, laugh, we get crazy. We have a good time. But
Yeah.
it's never.
It's always work.
It's always work.
You gotta
This
put
is
the
work.
work in.
Alongside of everything
Exactly.
that's done outside of this. So to hear that part is always definitely entertaining for the people as
Yeah.
well.
So definitely. So my thing is that a chick turns 18 every day. Like the shelf life of a porn star or somebody in the adult industry, very short lived. So how you keep up with the competition?
Definitely social media. I'm keeping up on the latest social trends. So, like when I do go out to, let's say, Vegas, I'm, saying, yo, people in Vegas, you want to see me? Here I am. Like, so like just now, right before we started, I posted on Instagram like, yo, hey, we live, lights, camera, action, My
Nice.
Instagram, by the way, is at Mystery Boutique. Hello.
Alright.
Follow me. And that's also my Snap too.
Alright. Good deal. Miss P, I know you got. Could we get to some Can we get into some of that grit that you got going on over there in that pad?
You said
man?
some grit.
Some grit.
Okay, one of the questions I have is, how do you even find people to be on camera with? Like, what's the process for that?
I kind of handle that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
so
yeah,
everything is
Can't
everything
give
is handpicked.
can't give away too much sauce,
Yeah.
but
Oh,
just
okay.
know you
No, that's okay.
just know you absolutely are going to be investigated. Like,
Definitely.
Oh, okay.
Definitely.
Yeah, of course, of course.
Definitely.
absolutely. But it's
It's a
let's
process.
keep it real.
It's business.
It's a process, but I mean, we humans. Like, it ain't hard to find somebody that want to do something with an attractive woman. Like,
Right. Exactly. Oh, okay.
Okay. Indeed. No, I can't put that. on
Definitely. But okay, as being in the industry and being in New York, like you find it a little bit with all these new laws, as you know, as Sexxxtacular, that it's always a roadblock. So do you find it easier to do something out of Miami or just LA besides New York, because New York is really red tape, restricted, a lot of rules.
Well, I feel like every obstacle has been thrown my way. So, I mean, I've always surpassed any obstacle that has blocked me from doing anything. Like, I don't take no for an answer. So, if you tell me no, you know what, guess what? I'm on to the next one. I'm going to show you 10 times better. So, yeah, this has always been in my blood since I was a little kid. Like, I've always been competitive. So, like, believe it or not, I used to be a competitive cheerleader. So, like, that's a big competitive sport. I've done cosmetology. I used to work in retail, which is my degree was in retail. And that's a very competitive industry. But you know what? I found another way to find who I am, I guess. So yeah, I feel complete about it. So
So now that you're, let me ask you a question. Now that you're here where you are, and you feel comfortable, wow, how do I put that? So, you know, when you have a situation, well, not a situation, when you have a job to do, right? You're just automatically comfortable. What's the mindset
Oh, no,
that goes into that? You know what I mean? Because you don't know. Well, and I'll say this vaguely. You may not know this person like that. You didn't get a chance to build with that person, and you know what I mean. So you actually, it's work, and you go into it, but you have to be intimate. Like, from a square person's perspective, you know, you like.
oh no, see, let me ask you this.
You ask me.
What? Oh yeah, I'm asking you something.
Good.
Um,
Ask 'em.
Would you be interested in a porn video if the girl sat there and did nothing?
Not at all.
Just dead still, just sat there still, didn't say, ooh, I moan a little bit, grab on you a little bit. Would you automatic is boring? Like,
No,
Very boring.
No, that's not the
But-
question I asked.
Very
but
boring.
if you actually put that, you know, intimacy into the video, guess what? Someone's gonna want to watch that.
Right. get
Like,
granted.
what's the number one thing? I'm not promoting peeping Tom. Please don't be a peeping Tom on me. Please don't. But unless I ask you to. But but I mean, when you actually get the feeling and you know you kind of play a role, an actress is always gonna, you know, do the research on the role that she's given. So if we're coming up with something together and like we're collaborating new ideas, you know, I just flow with it. I don't work from script.
Right.
So-
the collaboration is instantaneously once you guys get to that. I was just trying to figure out the mind state of.
Oh, you have to
someone
find that
that-
one thing in your brain that's gonna be like,
I don't really know that. You understand what I'm going?
yeah, I
Like,
know what you mean.
I don't know this person. I'm just meeting this person. I might have had a conversation with this person
Yeah.
prior to this scene or to us doing
Oh no!
what needs to be
See,
done?
I don't just jump right into the scene. I make sure I'm comfortable with the person before I do lay down with them. I'm not gonna get in bed with someone I don't know completely like that. No, I gotta at least draw that connection from you. And if I tell you no, it's not happening. So like,
if the vibe and the connection is
yeah, I'm
No.
automatically like, no, I'm not with it.
Okay.
Like that's the main reason why I stand behind my name Mystery, because I'm not forced to do this. I do this because I want to.
And it's on your terms.
Exactly. So if I'm saying no, like it stops there, and then if I feel uncomfortable, that's when I'm calling Big Boss right here.
Right.
So
Okay.
Fair enough.
Well, I guess that answered it to a degree. Yeah. So you do So what do? You do everything. You do girl on girl. Do you do just one-on-ones? You do privates like sections? Like you run the gamut? Like
I do a little bit of. I host parties from time to time. I even go to a few swinger parties. So, I mean, I go have a little bit of fun, and
So that's where I know
that's
you from.
probably. But yeah, like by going out and actually mixing and mingling and showing my face to people that's following me, now they know I'm legit. I'm not just a Photoshop picture. I'm not photoshopped. Actually, a lot of my photos are just naturally shot and cut and sent. So I want to prove I'm 100% me. This is everything that I'm finally like. I feel like everything's coming together. Like all the the hard work we've done for the past year and a half now. It's about a year.
Oh, okay. That was one of my
So-
questions too.
So like,
it's only been a year that you've been actually performing.
yes.
Yeah.
hmm It started with the very first picture.
And you went from the very first picture to manager book me some guys. Like I don't like. I'm just
It
the transition. Like
it was it's always a road.
it's
You
it's
feel me?
road.
Like
But a
this,
year's a short time.
Yeah,
like,
nah,
I feel
it
like
is-
can happen in a year, and a little happen
it's
in
a super
day.
short time, but I can't front. Like it was blessings. Like she said, her degree was in retail. My degree was in business. So like one thing, I might not have known so much, like how to perform and stuff like that. That's where she came in. But I do know how to flip shit. Like if you give me something to sell, I'm gonna sell the shit out of
Okay.
it. You feel me? So within that year, when we got into some finances, we reinvest. New camera, reinvest. Yo, there's an interest in this. We see you pick up fans along the way. I would love to see you do this. Yo, how you feel about that? You want to do it? Cool. I facilitate.
I'm always like, you
feel
know
me?
what?
Like,
Let's go.
it's like she said, literally having the time of our lives. Like there's no limit when you're your own boss. So it's like, what you want to do? We got this opportunity. You want to do it? Nah, you're not fucking with it. All right, we not fucking with it. What you want to do? Oh, this nigga's offering this for that.
You know what?
All right,
Let's go.
we facilitating. Let's do it. You feel me? Like
I definitely.
And like we're having the time of our lives. Like we go to Boston, we go to Vegas, we travel from different states, and it's not always just book me. It's more, okay, so you know what? We're in Boston right now. Let's see who's available.
what's up?
All right. Also, we remember you from the last time we had a party. Oh, I'm in your town. Let's go.
All right, for all the ladies that's watching that want to get into this industry, they really want to know what's the money really looking like. Like, keep it real. They wanna
No,
know.
for real. That's a true
Well,
story.
They want to know.
Is it worth it? Like is it
Let me tell you, it takes work. Like this, I did not look like this 30 minutes ago, a half an hour ago. Like it takes work, and like Young Star mentioned, we started this with hardly anything in our pocket. So whenever we got a little something, we took it and we just reinvested into the business. So I mean, no matter what you do, you have to put the hard work into it.
I'm gonna put it like this. Monetarily, let's just say we were unemployed for like a good 4 to 5 months,
Yeah.
and we ain't missed no meals.
No.
No meals, hair done, makeup done, car had gas in it. Like there was no struggle to it whatsoever. But just to get more specific, because I know we being vague and whatnot, but just to get more specific, like on our best week with a couple of shoots and like you said, private session, something like that, you're talking like 900 in the beginning to like 15. On your worst week, 3 to 4. Like
one time I the lowest was definitely like a good 50. Right? And we get mad flakes. So you gotta understand, like, there's people out there catfishing right from the jump. So you're telling me, oh, I'll do this to you, I'll do that to you, but once I say, I'm not fucking for free,
It's a different story.
it's a whole different story. But then
you being nice. Just more realistically, we just learned, men is more sensitive than females. Like niggas is bitches. Like straight like that, yo. Y'all be talking all this hardcore shit, yo. I'm coming in there to slay the fucking pussy. I'm coming in there to tear the fucking walls down. You gonna fucking love me. I'm taking you from your manager. 3 minutes later, yo, can I come back sometime? Shut the fuck up, dog. If you even show up, like I'm not the front on it. Like I don't try to front on nobody and nothing like that. But it's just like you said, it's a business to it at the end of the day too. Like we're not trying to be like disrespectful, but at the same time, time is money, and you fucking killing mine.
Like the time that someone would, not even call and say, I can't make it, like. This still is a business. When you're
camera set up, room like booked, shit like that.
Definitely.
So you gotta realize, when you go to work, you have to call out sick, right? And you say you can't make it into work. Okay.
Well, you just bang on them niggas and be like, nah, fuck that, I'm not coming.
But in reality, a business will automatically be like, no, I got the next person to replace you.
Yeah.
No, when you're your own employee and your own, like, you can't just bang out on somebody. Like,
well, I mean, you can the choice is yours, because you can know, like, I'm not gonna do that.
Well, yeah, I understand.
I mean, if you got the first half, whatever the case might be, talking business, like, then you can't. But other than that, you can be like, all right, I don't want to do that, because I know I got a session later that's more than that, so I could afford to pass on that. Yeah,
but I give you a heads notice saying, I can't make it. Now, if you're not calling me and letting me know, I can't, you're wasting my time. Because the time that I'm sitting here waiting on someone to come see me, I could already have somebody already in that slot.
Definitely. You're going to have them people that just not going to show up. Just not going to do business the right way.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Oh, this is all a lesson to me, so trust me, I'm learning as I'm earning.
Hey,
learning as I'm earning, yeah.
And when you deal with people, everything's
up and down.
Yeah, exactly.
That's not, and that might not be. I said it is a big part of the worst, like one of the bad downsides of it, but the worst side of it be somebody who show up and then they unprepared.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, definitely.
Like you show up and not only is time money, it's like, boss, I don't have much comparison because I've only been interested in females all my life, but it's like I ain't never had no problems performing. Like, what's up with you, dog? I wouldn't know. Like, I'm keeping it funky. Like,
business perspective.
Yeah,
like, yo, dude, if you went this hard, you
especially,
set it up,
I don't sugarcoat nothing. Like, you knew what you was walking into, bro. Like,
chill.
Like,
sorry. Can you go out for a second? I'm not going nowhere. Let's get it.
I need 15 minutes.
Myself
together.
Go talk to it for a minute.
Talk sweet, talk real quick.
Talk to it.
Talk to it.
Get it, you know what I mean? Tell her the front. Tell her.
Exactly. Let me
Tell
pull my girl up real quick. FaceTime. You know what I'm saying? Get myself together.
Oh.
It's funny you bring up talking to it though, because it's like you said, it's not always about book me, book me, book me. It's a lot of it is companionship. Like I got a dude who hits me up to book time with her just because he want to have somebody to smoke with.
Oh, you do? Oh, you
Like,
do those
lit-
joints to like escort type? Just that's the only name I know for like, you know what I mean? Like it don't have to necessarily be any kind of sexual something, but like
Yeah, like just
like yo, listen, I just want you to come through and
yeah, we call that
you know what I'm saying?
companionship.
And let you rub my
That's
feet.
that's how you avoid the D's, companionship.
That's some shit I just want you to rub my feet. Yo,
Nah.
I be loving foot massage. I might just want
Escort,
I'm
Mr.
smoking,
Officer,
I'm like,
a companion.
You know what?
you know what I mean? Rub my feet naked.
But
We just having a little tutoring session. That's
You
it.
know,
no, see,
cuddling.
That's fine because as I'm rubbing your feet and you smoking your blunt and you passing the blunt to me, guess what? I'm still getting paid for it.
You damn right.
Nah, you getting paid
So-
where you can't smoke the L too. That's extra. Nah, you bugging. You can't have that. Nah, I got you.
Well, again, that's by request. So if you're asking me to smoke with you, you passing the blunt. Don't be stingy.
You ain't put 5 on it.
For real.
What we got over there, man? We got something else. You got something.
What you got for us, P?
All right, for the manager, what other you have other talent you manage?
Right now, just her. I had a model. She's taking some time off because she went down south. She was actually got really popular on Instagram. Her name was Teddy the Goat. We grew up with each other, and that's the homie. But she just took some time off, go down to live life and everything, because like popularity comes with responsibilities.
Oh,
like it got
Of
this.
course.
Like I like she said, we learned as we grow. Like Teddy, I was doing her maybe like 3 or 4 years ago when Instagram first got popping. So I remember us starting our Instagrams the same day. But 6 months later, I'm still at 300 people and she's at 4,000. It's like
Right.
you literally learning the game as you go. But other than that, I focus more so on my entertainment company, like the websites, managing and stuff like that. I have a couple girls that freelance, like they're not into it 24/7, but sometimes they're trying to make some bread or something like that.
Okay.
So I help them. We're not stingy, you know. Like it take a team to build an empire. So
Definitely.
We know how that go.
Okay, sound like we could collab with something over here.
always. I'm always look. If there's a bag to chase, call me the Roadrunner. Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's what I'm talking about.
Let's get it.
Oh my gosh.
I'm saying,
Fails,
cause Sexxxtacular, you know, we do
anything.
everything. You know, we got clothing. I mean, we got webcam.
Right.
I mean, you call me, I take out your garbage. We do it all.
Done.
Do it all.
You taking out garbage?
Hell
take it
yeah.
out.
For a
Nobody
fee,
garbage,
but I can't
man.
recycle. You know, you have to do it yourself. I'm just doing come to pick up. That's it.
Done. Okay. Wait, I think I have a moment because that was so crazy.
Pedro, I need some. Damn, I'm all
Listen.
over the
Listen.
okay.
What,
I
am
need
I
a
making you
minute and it's
nervous?
Hot seat.
Yo, he always in the
Because
freaking hot seat right
The
now.
fact
I am never nervous.
Well, you cracking under pressure right now, my
Actually-
brother.
Actually, it might be the white. But,
I'm drinking white too, so what you talking about?
Okay, there you go.
You might be,
I'm saying,
Miss P, you asked how we found talent, right?
Right.
You asked how what you doing tonight, brother. Like, you feel me? That's how you get paid. Like
That's how you
Come on,
find
That's
man.
how. Look,
Come on, I need my
Then look,
15%.
the man-
man.
oh
Come on.
shit!
I need my 15%.
I went from one manager to in-house management. Like,
You know what I'm saying?
you always make it. We got everything we need to make it happen. Talent,
You know what I mean?
guest
Oh my
talent.
gosh.
What you want for recording?
Queen
Like,
P.
Yeah.
Next question, please.
All right.
Need that
Because
money, man.
What's like the minimum and maximum amount of time for the clip? Is there a minimum or maximum amount of time? Like, how do you decide to price it?
truth be told, right now, our host site, Clips for Sale, they kind of determine that by the time that you put up there. So they'll put like a dollar amount to it, but I believe that's until a certain amount is reached, and then you have more freedom and leeway. On the other website, I have teddythegoat.com. That's a subscription. That's just the different packages, $20 a month. There's one for $10 a month, things of that nature and whatnot. But it kind of also depends on the talent.
Right.
Like I said, there's some people who like we have the feature series that I started behind her. It's called It Could Have Been You. So like that's just when we put the videos out and people hit us up like, yo, we want to book or something like that. That's what we put there. It could have been you if you just didn't front. Like so. But
Okay.
yeah. So it really do depend. Sometimes like you get somebody who comes in there and this is their dream. They wanted to do it.
Right.
Like we had this young 19-year-old Mexican dude. He might have been like 5'7", legit. Maybe shorter than her. Gave us like an hour and a half worth of footage. Like you couldn't kick him out.
Like none.
Wow.
Like,
Damn.
like,
that tequila.
yeah, and then vice versa. You
Papa
get
Red.
somebody else, swear they gonna come in there and give you an hour and a half,
Right.
and homeboy was done in 30 minutes. Like couldn't handle it.
No, now you sugarcoating. Like, no, I had someone that was like 30 seconds and out, like, bye.
Damn.
Okay.
That clip can't even go up.
So the whole
It can't.
That ain't a clip.
So the whole clip thing you're limited to. So why not just like focus straight on just your own site where you just
I mean,
there's no limitations.
like, this isn't the only thing I do. So, I mean, that going by appointment is actually helping me get, the rest of my stuff together. You know what I'm talking about? So, I mean, again, this isn't the only thing I do. I work a full-time job. So, trust me, to answer the question you gave me before, yes, sometimes there is a struggle out of it. I mean, it's a hard industry to get into.
Right.
Like, I learned that from Vegas. It's competition everywhere.
Oh,
I'm laying by the
Every
poolside
corner.
and there's my competition. So,
Right.
I mean,
And then kind of be more specific, like for instance, teddythegoat.com. Like I didn't invest to make that website until it was like, yo, you got 80,000 followers. Like if we get all of them to give us $1, like life has changed.
Oh, definitely.
Like you feel me?
Right.
Like so it was like, yo, okay, we gonna put the 600 up to get a webmaster. I want this shit to look hot. Like you feel me? Like we gonna buy the domain, we gonna get the space,
Exactly.
like and all of that.
Exactly.
As far as Mystery, her brand is starting to hit 3,000, 4,000 people. So website is coming soon. But like I said, with business, finance is business. Like when the finances come in for that and the clientele is there for that.
Oh, we definitely know what you're
Like,
talking
yeah.
about,
It takes
brother.
money to make money.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
exactly.
So this is Sexxxtacular, man, right? So how many clients sexually do you have like in
In a day.
week? In a week, man. Like not even a day. Like,
It could range from, as a matter of fact, we notice our clientele is better when it's raining outside.
it's not always raining.
That's
I don't know
Sexual encounters do you
But
have within a week, roughly? Because it's not always raining. It's not always sunny.
Exactly.
It's not
So
always snowing.
when it's raining out, we could average about 4 or 5, maybe. When a good week, 2, 3. So
How many of those experiences do you really enjoy? Because I know, like, some of it is business. No, because these are things that people wonder.
I'm laughing because it's a good ass question,
Right.
bro.
They like, yo,
like
listen, all right, everything is not always, it's a job, it's acting, so on and so forth. And I'm not trying to dispel things behind the scenes, but it is what it is, right?
I'm very
there's-
vocal.
So
I'm very
what out of those 4, how many that you like? God damn.
Right.
That shit was amazing.
everything,
I'm
right.
ready to shoot another one.
It depends. Let's say the 30-second one. I didn't even have enough time to
Enjoy it.
enjoy
All right,
it.
so, we're all
Something like that, I'm like,
Everyone
bye.
knows that.
But
Boy, bye.
on average, I want. It's hard to answer that question. But the realest answer I could give you is I'm vocal. So if I'm not enjoying it, this ain't.
No.
But
It's a
He
business.
ain't trying to
You're
hear
not
that.
gonna go. You know what I mean? All right, cool. This is what it is.
no,
So-
we sometimes we're able to judge right off the bat. Like if some dude comes in with a badass attitude, like you coming in ready to take over.
Oh no, I mean, yeah. You can't
No,
take
you're
over
not
the
even
shit,
wasting my
right?
time.
Right.
I'm not throwing. No, I'm not. I don't even want the money from you. But that's also why we screen people out. So we're not getting back a return rate. So we're actually collecting more than returning anything.
So you you do everything? You do anal, you do
Just about.
you do everything.
Yeah.
Nice.
Free
People.
spirit.
Free spirit.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, let's get to it.
I like
Shit,
that.
y'all. Oh shit, what do we got? Like fucking 15 minutes? Like, come on, B. Like, let's.
Well,
get
you know what?
to
It depends. I mean,
Let's go.
it depends on what my mood is. That's why my name is Mystery. So you never know what you're gonna get out of it.
But you know what you're gonna get when the booking is in. You like, all right, this is what the scene is gonna be. Is it? It's not just like. Is it? So once it's booked,
You
it's just-
get somebody. You could call me bipolar if you want to, because you're gonna get somebody new I'm an actress. I will act out the part.
That's crazy because see what I know about what I know.
You know,
right?
role playing.
No,
and
but
stuff.
listen, they prepare for certain shit, right? So check it. So what I'm saying is you saying like you know whatever we book the session or we book whatever and it goes down and then now in the midst I go. I'm gonna put it in your ass, right? Like most chicks, no, they prepared. They know there's gonna be anal scene.
Right.
They don't eat
That's
for like
why
the last
we-
3 days.
Right, right,
flush
they get
their
a
ass out,
purge and
sorts
all of
shit.
that,
So
yeah.
now you don't know what's going down, and
Well-
you're going off the whim, and shit just get crazy.
It never just get crazy.
No, but I'm
none
just
of
saying.
that.
But you said like, so I'm just trying to find out. I'm asking for the people. Like, how does that flow? Like, so there's no setup.
Talking back and forth before you even book me, I'm trying to get to know you.
It's-
You can ask.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
you
okay.
you ask and then you know how far it's going when you see what that
okay.
paycheck look like because everything's up front.
This is true.
So if you come in, you talking about you want something that costs this, but you provided that, well, clearly we have a discrepancy
You're
here.
not
Like,
getting it, so you.
So it's like cut. No.
yeah,
You
yeah,
didn't pay for that.
Didn't
ass.
pay for that.
You know what I'm saying?
You pay strictly for vagina, man.
That's it.
You wow.
Just
No
like-
mouth, no nothing. Just
Yeah,
vagina.
just like
That's all
that,
you
yo.
get.
That's all you get.
It's just like that.
These are things that
This is what
us
the people
as
wanna
Yeah,
know.
they wanna
it's
know.
Also women too. You know what I mean? We watch porn like we already know certain things, but we sit and be like when I watch porn, used to. You know what I mean? Like you look for the shit that's the truest. Like
Right.
you know what I mean? That
And
you
you skip to
can-
your part.
Listen, you can look and see she's really enjoying herself. Like
Oh no, you can
Unless she's
always
just-
tell
she's
when
a
I'm
super
enjoying
dope ass.
myself.
I think that comes part of the series, like you said. Like you could tell what's the truest because we are reality based. There's like you can always it translates on camera. Like,
Right.
and I think that's part of the appeal of the "It Could Have Been You" series because now people watch it and it's like, "Oh, nigga, you ain't fucking right." like, I'm up next, nigga. Like, nah, let me show you how the fuck it's done. Like, it really, like, it's part of the mystery
Yeah,
behind
exactly.
it. You feel me? Like,
another.
No, go ahead. Go ahead, brother. You
I didn't know
got
if you had a
this.
joint. I didn't know if you had a joint.
Go ahead.
So being what you title yourself a BB Dub, like do you find yourself, because I know for a fact that there's a huge number of
following.
men that love
Yes.
women. Like, so
Okay.
it's not even
That's-
like
That's honestly the one thing I
So-
love about having my Instagram account because
so why you trying to lose weight? Don't go.
No,
don't get
no,
too
no, no,
small.
no, no, no.
For real, please don't.
listen,
don't put words in my mouth, buddy.
I put more than words early.
See, customer.
That's why
I'm about to say it's gonna cost you, blood.
What's your donation, Daddy?
It's gonna cost you something.
All right. It's all
It's gonna cost.
entertainment purposes only.
Put that on Sexxxtacular tab.
Okay. I'm sorry.
But yeah, I mean,
Gotta stop, bless you. All right, go ahead. Yeah, you tried to fuck with me before, so yeah, I mean, it's coming back. All right, but go ahead.
see, you just made me lose track because.
Hey, listen.
See, I automatically switched that business side. The interview just went out the question.
No. Answer the
No, I'm
question.
kidding, I'm
We want
kidding.
for the peoples.
I'm sorry, what was the question again? I'm serious.
No, I said that there's a large fan base for
yeah.
women
I mean,
men that love.
That's
big
why I
women.
love having the social media and Instagram because I could see how, other women are also following the trend because they doing it because they want to. They're not being forced to.
Mm-hmm.
And stepping in front of a camera as a big woman is already, a lot of people are insecure about even stepping in front of the camera and being a big girl.
Right.
Yeah, definitely.
So-
definitely.
I'm showing that you can have the confidence. You don't have to walk around and feel bad about yourself just because you have a couple extra pounds.
Not in 2007.
Dick loves
Definitely
pussy.
Basically.
So no matter what size you are, the dick is gonna follow.
not. The thing.
Yes, indeed.
I think the thing now really is just getting basically out of the whole visual and vague. I'm sorry, getting out of the whole visual vague shit of like if she's not small and she's got a nice fat
Stigma's gone.
the stigma. Is,
One
that
thing
shit is
I
gone.
learned,
It really
especially
That shit is
from
super gone now.
It's like 50-50. The stigma is super gone, and then for some people who still hold on to that stigma, it's become a fetish.
yes,
Like some of these dudes are coming from lifestyles where they have to walk around with the size 2 chick. Like they
Right.
have to walk around with the size 1 chick. Or they married to the size 2 chick that graduated from Princeton and they never seen the streets. Like the mystery becomes a fantasy. It's like, yo, I've never met a girl like this before. Like I ain't think titties like this existed. Like it's like it's
Yeah,
I get some crazy stories to the phone. Like when I be screening for her, bro, I get some shit.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm
But-
sure.
I know when it's a good hit when he's like, yo. I'm like, watch it.
Or like
What's
you
up?
know who's fascinated with black women? Arab men. Like
Yes,
dudes from
yes.
Dubai,
No, but-
in the
no,
Middle
no,
East, in
I'm-
India.
I gotta go on record. Real
Like
quick.
fascinated.
Yo, I
We get the
really-
crazy shit from them, yo.
Yeah, yo, there are. One in particular. Damn, I don't know about this. Okay, one in particular who's an entertainer, who's always over there, and she ain't making that much. I don't believe, but she's always over there, and them princes and them niggas pay to bring.
Top down.
Yes,
bring to-
they do.
So yeah. She used to be down with a crew from Queens, and that crew was broken up, and
Damn, I think I know what you're
yeah,
talking about.
and
So,
she was the solo act over there, and she's always over there.
I'm gonna keep it funky though. Think twice, cause like I said, I get some shit in that
I
phone,
know-
son.
I know, but I know it.
She doing some shit.
I know it.
Like,
You know what I mean? But hey, she can still sing her little songs and act like she ain't doing nothing. But I know.
Okay, we
Anyway.
gonna leave that right alone.
Huh? What you say, dude?
What you said?
Nah, I ain't doing nothing, man. I don't know. We ain't breaking no sorts of bread. We ain't doing nothing. I'm just saying.
You just know.
Just just going off of.
Oh, baby.
oh, damn.
Yo, you
Damn.
just gave it up.
Hey. All right. So anyway,
Yeah.
listen, we winding down, man. We winding down. So
Yeah.
we need to. We got at least 3.
Yeah.
I'm looking at myself. Hi. I'm
You
like,
waving to yourself?
you live right here, ain't you?
Nah, I mean, shit.
Well, it says live on the phone, so,
so, yeah.
I'm
So-
ready to
Yeah.
whoever
Live,
else you
live.
like.
Yeah, you're
360 live.
You're all good. Like, can we
Yeah.
get this wind down, right? We
Yeah.
got like
We got less than 5 minutes.
Oh, we got less than 5 minutes. Damn.
So we
See,
about
I
to
always
just
say
close
that,
it
man.
out.
Yeah, man. But we gotta get one strong something, man, going. I don't know if anyone has a strong question for Mystique.
Mystery.
I mean,
You changing the lady name?
See,
Now
it's mystery.
right? You're
Here we
nervous.
go with this nervous stuff
Nervous.
again.
I'm
He
saying,
trying to get
kind of sweating under that fitted, bro.
Right.
You kind of sweating.
Actually, you actually gave me a new meaning for mystery.
See?
I like that. Because, you know,
shoot.
Listen, I need to get paid for that. I'm
Talk to our manager. He right
You know what I
there.
mean? But
a fantasy is like a mirage. It's very mystic, right?
Yeah.
Mystery, mystic.
Mystique. See?
hey, listen. That's what I do. I make careers.
And I make them better.
Oh, okay. There go your strong right there. You
I'm
don't
saying
need
though,
nothing
can we
else.
get this scene popping? Do y'all feel this chemistry
I
right
feel
here?
it.
Can I
I
be
feel
the
it.
manager like that I'm supposed to be?
So we're winding down. So we have 1 minute left. Does anyone want to give any
So this
shout
what we gonna
outs?
do.
Yeah, we usually
Right now,
closing up the
he's
shop.
signed to Sexxxtacular
That's
Entertainment. And
All
talk to your boy
proceeds.
King Pop.
Let's get it popping, yo.
Gonna get it
Sexxxtacular,
popping, you know what I'm
erotica,
saying?
fresh collabo.
There you go. I
you
like
go.
that.
I
I
like that.
like how that sounds.
Yeah.
We gonna do it. We gonna do it.
Yeah, this shit.
We could do it live. Though.
Yeah,
Y'all
this-
broadcast
yeah,
live too,
Let's
right? We
pimp
could do it
job.
live.
Yeah, this shit.
Live right here in the studio. Word.
Listen, this is
No
my-
30 seconds.
Listen, this is not just my boy. He's a client. So I stand
Oh,
behind him.
oh, you stand behind
I
your
stand
product.
behind him.
Okay. Okay. I
John
feel you.
Milsenberg is a brand name.
Hey,
Okay.
you better know that.
Like
But
Pepsi.
Brand.
they
It's like
not-
Pepsi. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
hey, let's get it.
Brand name.
All right, do you have any last parting, anything that you want to give? Show?
Give out all your info,
Of
please.
Of course. You
Anything?
can follow me at Instagram, Snapchat. I was on Facebook, but that's absolutely growing. I'm sorry if you're watching this and you're on my Facebook. Yeah, about that. It's way too many of y'all. And sorry. I'll keep you coming now. But you can follow me at Instagram and Snap at Mystery Boutique.
Spell that.
MISTER_boutique. Like you're shopping in the mall. Let's go.
Manager,
That's
what's
it.
your info?
You can get at us at Erotica Fresh.
Thank you.
At, like she said, Mystery Boutique. My personal Instagram is at Youngstar63TFYS. We out there. Google us. Pay a lot of money for you to Google us. Google us.
Good shit, man. Join our sponsors.
Yes.
No
No
comp.
comp.
Sexxxtacular Apparel, Brick
Brick
Face,
Face.
you
Yeah.
heard? We say what they can't. Good looking.
Thank
DJ
you.
Douglas.
Yes, Aspire
Yeah, man,
Family.
Aspire
To the world.
Shout
To
out
the
this
world.
job mystery video we gonna get going.
Hey, I like that.
Listen. All right, cool.
John Milsenberg.
Thank you to our
premier
photographer,
artist.
photographer Reggie J.
Alright.
Thank you for
Okay.
having us, y'all. Thank you.
Yeah.
We appreciate it.
Thank you
Thank
guys
you.
so much
We'll
for this
definitely- we'll definitely
opportunity.
have
This
you
is my
on.
very first video, and I'm very excited. So
Yeah, we said.
Yo, listen,
can we
we will
finish?
definitely have you on again at some point. The next time we'll, cut through all the shit. And
Just get straight to the point.
Yes, straight to it.
Alright. One love. Thanks for everybody.
Thank you,
Stand up.
Pyro,
And
Aztec.
also
Everybody.
Sexxxtacular Apparel coming soon.
Yes.
.com. Check it out. Bye.
man, log on
Support.
to sexxtacularent.com.
You know,
.com, yes.
You know what I'm saying? Anybody interested, all the ladies, men alike, whatever your sexual preference is, Sexxxtacular ENT, we're looking for people to set off the live stream. Let's get it. Go if you want to purchase any Sexxxtacular apparel. Then,
Holla at us.
DM us, man.
Yeah.
Sexxxtacular. And follow us
Sexxxtacular
on
Live
IG.
36.
Sexxxtacular.
We
Man,
out of here.
yo, we love you, man. Be
Later.
safe, be good
Peace.
till next time, and we gonna get it.
Alright.